Hey, what up guys, how's it going? Okay, I'm back with something kind of cool. So I just got my 2026 Rivian R1S quad motor yesterday, and on Monday it's going to go in the shop. So yeah, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get it ready to drop it off at OCDetailing here in Fremont in Northern California. They are the best of the best when it comes to detailing, paint correction, tint, paint protection film. All their information's on the screen right there. You guys go ahead and look them up. You get what you pay for, man, and they are the best of the best. Joe and his team are absolutely phenomenal. So I know I only make content about my electric vehicles, but we do have one gas car, a Toyota Tacoma pickup truck. It's nice having a truck for things. Also, in case the power ever goes out and there's a zombie apocalypse and I need to get out of town because it turns into the episode of The Walking Dead and there's no power for 3 months, it's nice to have a gas car as backup, I guess. Anyways, I bought some Alpha Rex headlights and taillights for that truck. They're still brand new in the box because OCDetailing is going to wrap those as well. So super excited. I'll go in the garage, show you guys the Quad of War. That's what I named my car. Big fan of Greek mythology, and so I always name my cars that have something to do with that. Anyways, I'll show you the headlights and taillights, and I'll show you the Quad of War in the garage. If you're buying a Rivian, use my referral code on the screen or in the description. Okay, let's go to the garage.
Garage entry door open.
Okay, here in the garage, and there it is, the Quad of War. This thing is an absolute monster in my garage, like seriously. And I'm also going to make some more videos, and I'll show my pressure washing setup and me washing a car and all that stuff for those of you that have asked me. And yeah, that's my whole detailing setup. Super extensive. And if you guys have a Amazon Smart Assistant, mute it now because I'm going to use mine. Alexa, turn on detailing lights.
Okay.
All right, so I'll show you guys in here really quick. So yeah, these are all my detailing products. I use pretty much just Koshemi. And yeah, when I clean the car, I'll go ahead and make a video of that. But anyways, yeah, the headlights are over here. Let's check them out. Okay, so really quick, these are the Alpha Rex, like Nova Series prismatic taillights, and I know there's a huge reflection, sorry about that, but yeah, that's the taillight. And then these are the Nova Series headlights in black, Alpha Rex. So yeah, OCDetailing, they're gonna wrap these, which is super awesome, and then I'll install them on my truck later. I'm not sure if I'll make a video. There's enough videos of the headlights. I know these prismatic ones are fairly new. Maybe I'll do a quick video on these, not sure. But also, when I go to pick the car up, when it's all done, I'll do a little interview with Joe, the owner of OCDetailing, and we'll go over exactly what he did. So a full paint protection, well, they're gonna polish, or they're gonna paint correct the vehicle, then polish it, get it all ready, then put the paint protection film on, and put all the emblems and everything back on. And they're also gonna put a special piece of paint protection film on the windshield. It's like designed to prevent rock chips and stuff like that. So light to medium impacts on the windshield will, you know, it's not going to crack my windshield, which is great because although I have a low deductible on my comprehensive insurance, it's just the time it takes dropping the car off, it getting repaired, then picking it up and blah, blah, blah. But anyways, so that's what's going on. So I'll go ahead and stop the video now, and then we'll pick it up with a little Q&A, find out what they did over at OCDetailing. All right, guys. All right, I'm here with the CEO and founder of OCDetailing here in Fremont, and there's no other company or guy I would trust with my brand new 2026 quad motor than Joe right here. He's the man. How you doing, Joe?
Oh man, and you better to be illegal. Thanks for asking. Thanks for bringing the car in, James.
Yeah, no problem. This is like my third or fourth time coming here, and it's always a pleasure. Whole staff, everybody's top notch. So I'm bringing the car in for a full paint protection wrap around the whole thing, and if you could kind of explain what that entails, like what do you guys do before?
Oh, sure.
And then the process, and then when it's done.
Sure, I'll walk you through the whole thing. So basically the first thing we want to do is wash the car because they come a little bit dirty. So we're going to get the paint really clean. After we do that, we're going to polish it just to brighten it up, remove any outgassing from it being a new car. And that gives us a really bright and clean surface for us to start wrapping. We'll go through and prep all the edges and make sure they're really clean because we do custom installs here. So it's really important to us that all the edges are wrapped and tucked in. And to ensure that they stay wrapped and tucked in, we like to clean everything just obsessively, no pun intended. When we get into wrapping these cars, like we actually like to wrap every single thing on them. That means when you say you're doing a full wrap, there's no piece of painted material on this car that we don't wrap, from whether it be the plastics, roof trim, all the way down to like these pieces or those. I used to wrap these for people, but I found if they actually used them, the film wasn't super durable for getting towed on. It may be better for rock chips, not chains. so what we ended up doing is actually just ceramic coating these so they stay nice and clean. They got bug resistance and stuff. We also wrap all the lights on the car, front and rear. Part of doing that, we do have to take like all the emblems off so we can wrap under them to get a really clean install from us.
So let me ask you, a truck this size, which is, bigger than normal, about how long does it take for you to wrap something like this?
3 days. So prep will be about half a day to a day. This is actually in pretty good shape because you brought it straight over. We appreciate that. So we've got about a half a day of prep and then maybe 3 full days of wrapping it. And then maybe another day of detailing after you're done.
And then after it's wrapped, is there a cure time that it takes before the customer can take it off, drive off with it, or?
No, usually you can take it about a day later because then we can check it, and then we have you come back 2 weeks later for the final check because sometimes you get like moisture, and no matter how good we are and how much we try and how thorough we are, because of the way we try to do our installs, and we like to defy physics with film and wrap really tight edges and corners to where you can't see film from 2 inches away, let alone 2 feet. We like to bring you back a couple weeks later to make sure nothing lifted and there's no edge pop or anything like that, and we'll check the car over. But after that, you should be good to go for the life of the 10 years of the film.
So while you guys are prepping it, you do like a whole decon, and then you guys paint correct and polish as well?
We do. Yeah, so on a car that's in this shape, we'll do a medium step, just something that's not dust heavy, and then we'll do a polishing step, just the final, again, the major bling. Like you see some of the done cars over here, they get really shiny, so we like to start off with the shiniest base that we can before we wrap it.
Okay, now a question I've always had and I've always wondered. So I know you guys take off emblems, like how it says Rivian right here on the side. How do you know exactly where to put it back?
Oh, I do it by eyeball. I actually just laser level it myself. I'm just kidding. We'll make a template. So there's a really neat trick we can do. So I can take tape and I can line it up at this line and line it up at this line and go beneath here. I can take a Sharpie and mark where everything goes. You layer the tape a bunch of times so you have like a moldable template, and we've got a book of them in there. The funny thing is, like with Rivians or some of the newer manufactured cars, we have to make individual templates per car because these are always a little bit off.
Oh, so that's how you do it. That's the trick. All right, Joe. So yeah, I'm dropping my car off here on a Monday, and then he'll have it probably until next Monday, and I'm super excited. There's no other place I'd rather come, but for all your tinting, ceramic coating, what else you guys do, Joe? Paint correcting?
PPF, ceramic coating, window tint, those are the 3 main things we do, but also I aim to please, so if you have any weird requests, you want to put a lobster tank in the back of your car, you need a dead body removed, I'm your guy.
Hey, he's your guy. I mean, I hate to bring it up, but we got rid of a body back in the 80s, and we're still here, so yes. Obviously we did a good job. But yeah, thanks, Joe, and I can't wait to come back and pick it up when it's all done.
All right, thanks, James. Look forward to showing you when it's done.
All right. All right, so here we are 7 days later back at OCDetailing, and the car looks amazing. It looks great, Joe. Super happy. Let me ask you, I know you said it takes about 7 days or something total to wrap something like this. How many installers are doing this at one time? Is it a couple guys, one guy, or?
Well, so we have helpers. So you've got a group of 2 guys that'll do like your decontamination, your polishing, and then you've got a different group of installers. So the installers are 1 lead installer and 1 helper. So you got one guy that's basically laying all the big panels, and you got another guy kind of going behind him, heating up, locking down edges. The helpers usually get the foam ready for them too to make it a little bit more efficient. And then after that's done, the car goes back to detail for the 2 guys that probably did the polishing and stuff, and then it comes back over here for quality checks, and then we give it to you.
Nice, nice. So now I know you have a lot of employees, you're pretty busy, you got a lot of high-end cars, nothing but high-end cars that I see here. Do you delegate, or are you still working on cars, or do you pick a car you want to do, or how does that work for yourself?
Oh man, I'm a Joe of all trades. So I will literally do anything I need to do at the shop. If I need to help do an install, if I need to help clean wheels, if I'm on the phones talking to customers, if I'm doing emails or something, like my typical day means I just do everything. I jokingly, the common phrase for me is like, I usually get to come up for air around this time. Because I'll just do whatever I need to. So I'm quite capable of, doing the film and stuff, and I don't mind doing it. It's like, actually, I love being that busy because it makes the day go by faster.
Nice. So, yeah, this was like 7 days. So let's say something like a smaller car, like let's say a Model 3.
Sure.
Does that take about the same amount of time, or is it shorter? Or
No. Well, so we have some repetition on a Model 3, and it doesn't have nearly as many pieces as this. Like, think about a Model 3, it's a hood, 2 fenders, and a bumper, and 2 headlights, and 2 fog lights. This Rivian is a hood, 2 fenders, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-piece headlight. Then you have a separate lower bumper, a separate lower valance, and a separate middle bumper. So they go way quicker. And also, we have legitimately wrapped, I think, somewhere in the neighborhood of 3,000 Model 3s.
Wow.
So we can kind of do those blindfolded. Like if I put 2 of my lead installers on a Model 3, they'll finish in like 4 or 5 hours.
Oh wow, really? That quick?
Yeah. But typically with one guy working on it, maybe takes him like a day and a half.
And since we are here in Fremont, really close to the Fremont Tesla factory, some customers will have you go there and pick them up for them and bring them directly here, right?
We do that a lot. Yeah, the white X right there. I did that with.
So let me ask you, is that just Tesla, or have other customers asked you, hey, can you go pick up my car from Porsche, or pick my car up from...
Everywhere. Like, it's because customers want me to PDI the car, which is a pre-delivery inspection. So sometimes, I'm not saying all manufacturers do this, but we've all had cars that got delivered that were brand new, that were not in brand new shape. There was stuff wrong with them, right? And like, the customers trust me to go look at the car and find things wrong with them and point it out to the dealer before they accept delivery. So, and I've had cars, everything from Tesla to help pick up Rivians, I've helped pick up Lucids, I've helped pick up Porsches, I've helped pick up Ferraris, and I found, also I'm looking, right? Like, but I found defects with like, $500,000 cars. It's crazy.
Oh, wow.
Like, we had a black badge Rolls-Royce Wraith. I'll never forget this. I went and looked at it, and the car was black on black with this cool purple interior. Awesome car. $500K though. Like,
ouch.
$500,000 car.
Right.
And I found so many paint problems with it. It blew my mind. And when I told the customer told the dealership, and the dealership like, okay, so I'll give it up to Tesla. If you point out something wrong with it, they'll give you a new VIN, they'll give you a new car, they'll fix it, they'll do something for you. Most manufacturers are like that. This Rolls-Royce dealership told this customer spend $500,000, just give us back our car, we'll sell it to someone else.
Wow. So ultimately, what did the customer end up doing? Did they keep it, or they sent it back?
They kept it. We did our best with it, and we got it, like 95%. But it had needed some very extensive work to get it up to par for what it was. So it was kind of a that one always sticks out in my head. And I've seen Porsches with a lot of problems. Like I don't know if you're familiar with the different Porsche lines, but they have GT lines, which they're manufactured a little bit separately from the normal, like very, very what I would consider almost robotic lines that they produce the normal Porsches in. But the GT cars are produced offline, so there's a lot more room for human interaction there versus the machines they use, so you get a lot more errors on those cars, and they're also a lot more expensive. So you see GT cars with weird paint issues all the time.
Oh, wow. Let me ask you, going back to the R1S here.
Yeah.
In your professional opinion, which is the most difficult part to wrap on this vehicle?
Oh, on this one, you know, it's like all the little stuff on this car is just super tedious because you don't have big edges and you got a lot of like rubber gaskets and stuff to wrap into. Like, so you got a lot of really tiny tolerances. So this stuff, you have two ways to do it. So the way we did it, we actually wrapped everything in so there's not a hard edge anywhere, right? But if you don't wrap it in and you go like right to the edge, it's not that bad. But if you want to wrap it over to get the film to stick, you spend so much time heating up the edges and locking them down that it becomes very tedious. So I think that's probably one of the hard parts about this, because like the big panels, it's not that bad. Like you know, doing all the big panels on it. It's all the little stuff that comes after that you spend another couple days on, like you know, all the extra black pieces and you know all these pieces that you have to wrap too, so everything's really protected.
Got it, got it. Well, yeah, once again, I just want to say thank you. The car looks great. I'm super happy. There's no other place I would rather take it to. It's OCD or nothing. I recommend all my friends, family, everybody on YouTube and stuff like that. And you guys have such a great reputation. If I'm not mistaken, there's even people that have sent their cars from out of state to you guys. Isn't that correct?
Yeah, it happens all the time. Like, we're so blessed. Like people, I always jokingly say, and thank you so much for your kind words. It really means more than you know. You give me chills, man. I'm so grateful.
Speaking the truth, I'm speaking the truth. So just to be clear, you guys offer paint correction, ceramic coating, tints, wraps, PPF, matte. Anything else I'm missing?
Color change wraps, and then you know, like powder coating wheels for learning curves mainly. Just we fix wheel repairs because customers come in and they get learning curbs. We have a Lucid Gravity over there that someone got a learning curb the second day they got it.
Ouch.
Yeah, the car did it.
It was the car.
It was the car. That's what they told me anyway. So it was the car. But,
okay, so I think that's one thing I didn't know. So if someone curbs their wheels, curb rash, whatever, you guys will go ahead and
learning curbs. We actually do it the right way too. We take the wheel off, fix the damage, repowder coat the wheel back to spec, or remachine them if needed.
So just about any wheel, any color, you guys can go ahead and do?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
James, did you actually? I remember I was telling you a little bit, but maybe you forgot. You still wanted to do these in neon pink someday?
Yes, actually, I was thinking this half neon pink, the other side neon yellow. Kind
that'll
of
be awesome.
1980s vibe, if we could. Kind of Miami Vice, if we could.
That'll be so cool. We should actually do the Rivian badges to match on either side.
But again, Joe, thanks for everything. You guys do awesome work, and I'm super happy. I'm fortunate enough to you know, live in the Bay Area and have the money to come here and have this service done, because to me, you guys have nothing but the highest quality and you get what you pay for. To me, it's well worth it, and I always appreciate your services, Joe.
Yeah,
you're a gentleman and a scholar.
So much, man.
Love the shop.
Thanks so much, man.
So everybody watching, for all your detailing needs, ceramic coating, paint correction, tint, your rims, whatever it is, come to OC Detailing. You will not be disappointed. Thanks, Joe.
Thanks so much, man. I really appreciate it, James.